gently close your eyes and bringing your awareness from the external landscape to the internal. And I invite you to become connected with your breath. Your beautiful breath, the first thing you do when you come into the physical form, and the last thing you do as you leave it. And the breath is like spirit flowing through us, right? So if we can see our breath as our spirit, we wouldn't hold it, right? We wouldn't not let it flow and breathe. We would invite it to flow freer and more expansively. So I invite you to feel what it feels like to have the soles of your feet, if you're sitting up in a chair, touching the floor. And perhaps it's a rug or a tile or wood or whatever the surface is. Just notice how it feels for the soles of your feet to be touching your socks or slippers, but that ultimately touch the floor, which layers down and connects with the earth. And how that feels. Notice how the skin at the base of your soles of your feet feel. Because we want to fully come into our body, right? Our body is our temple that houses our spirit. And we really want to fully inhabit our bodies. As you close your eyes and you bring your awareness inwards, just notice where your energy comes when it comes inwards. Does it land at your heart? Does it come to your throat? Does it your third eye? Does it flow up and down your body? Do you feel it in your womb or your energetic womb? But I invite you to feel the energy of your body and all the way down to the soles of your feet. And inviting your breath to be deep and expansive. And with every breath, just moving that bit more deeply. Every breath, that bit more deeply. Inviting your jaw to be soft and gently separating your teeth. Your shoulders, allow them to relax. And wherever else in your body that you find that you hold tension. Maybe relaxing your fingers even. There's nothing you have to hold. There's nothing that you have to grip onto. You can just allow yourself to surrender and be present. And calling all parts of you here. Part of today's world, that's why these ancient practices and this pausing and connecting with ourselves and our soul is so vitally important in a world like today where it is busy and there is a lot. And there's a lot of directions that our energy gets pulled. Whether it's one as a daughter or a mother or a sister or an aunt or a co-worker or all the many other ways that our energy gets pulled. So I invite you now, with your deep breath and your feet touching the floor, that you summons, that you invite or call back all parts of you to the here and now. As the past is not where spirit is, right? Spirit only knows the present moment. The past is the past and it is done. The future doesn't actually exist. So if we really want to connect with our soul and with spirit, we have to be in the present moment. So when we come into our bodies and we deepen our breath, when we close our eyes, and this can be done with your eyes open too, we are giving signals that we are ready to connect with our spirit. Now we can walk around all day, we could be laying, we could be skipping, we could be running. We can connect with spirit, but sometimes just to really plug in, we intentionally want to drop in such a way. Beautiful. I can feel the breath deepening, the heart rate slowing, and just coming more and more into this present moment. Now let's do some pranayama, some breath here together. So I'm going to invite you to just allow the backs of your hands to float down to your knees. And you can hold a mudra where you're touching your index, the tip of your index finger and the tip of your thumb. And just the feeling, notice how it feels for the finger and the thumb to touch. And to feel how that energy channel flows straight down from source, down through your crown, down through your body, down through your arms, and like circulates, right? Up through the thumb, down through the finger, up through the finger, down through the thumb. And it just carries on flowing and then down at the soles of your feet, deep down into the earth. to feeling how you are this beautiful channel for the energy to flow, how you are that energy, how you actually are spirit, and how spirit is actually flowing through you and around you. So when we say to connect with spirit, it's really connecting with yourself. So we're going to do the 4-part yogic breath, where you inhale for the count of 4, or 5 or 6, or whatever is the correct rhythm for you. But then you hold your breath at the top for that full count as well. And then you exhale for the same amount, whether it's 3, 4, 5, or 6. And then you hold your breath out at the bottom. So whenever you're ready, we're going to count the first one together. So I invite you to start your inhale. And you're inhaling your breath for the count of 4, 3, 4. And then holding your breath at the top for the count of 4, 3, 4. And then exhaling your breath all the way out for the count of 4, 3, 4. And then holding your breath out at the bottom for the count of 4, 3, 4. And then inhaling again. So I'm going to invite you to do this breath for a few rounds now. And as you're inhaling, right, you can just feel yourself, your belly expanding, and you're like filling yourself up, right? That's the springtime. And then as you hold your breath at the top, that's the summer. That's the fullness. And you feel that fullness, right? You feel that. But then as you start to exhale, that's where we are now. All of us on this side of the hemisphere, we're at that autumn equinox where we exhale. We exhale as a way of emptying, right? We exhale as a way of surrendering and letting go, making space, emptying like we need to. And then as we hold our breath out at the bottom, that's the winter, that's the void, that's the emptiness. So we're going to go around that again. So as we inhale, filling ourselves up. That's what we're doing now. We're filling ourselves up. We're filling our physical, emotional, mental, spiritual bodies up. And again, holding the breath at the top so we can know and identify that difference when we're full. And then when we know when it's time to release. So depending where in the world you are, as you see the season starting to turn. So I'm going to invite you to carry on with your breath. But as you start to look, you see the leaves on the ground. The leaves start to turn yellow and gold and red and purple and all these breathtakingly beautiful colors. And we look and we're just like, oh, so breathtakingly beautiful. But actually, what is happening there? It's the earth is saying, I need to let this part of myself die. The leaves are dying in order for me to have that rebirth in the spring. I need to be empty for the winter. And I'm going to stand there naked and vulnerable and bare when I let it all go. But then as you start the inhale, right, you go back into the spring. So it's this beautiful cyclical nature of way of being, where the earth is constantly guiding us and inviting us to deepen in and to listen and to align ourselves with that. So what can we do at this time? So we're going to do one more round of that breath. So when you've done one more round, we're going to let it go and come back to our normal rhythm. But as we exhale and as we release, what parts of ourselves can we let go of? That we need to let go and empty after this long, warm summer, this very young time of year, very active, right? And we can't sustain that all the time, right? The autumn equinox, the equilibrium. We need to find that balance within ourselves. And so this is a change in the wheel. We move to the next point of the wheel, the autumn equinox. So inviting you just to come back to your natural rhythm of your breath. And then just bring your awareness to the soles of your feet. Bring your awareness to the base of your spine, the root, right? The root chakra. And we really want to feel grounded. We want to feel that intimate connection with the earth. So I'm going to invite you to send a grounding cord at the base of your spine, at the soles of your feet, and just send that cord deep down through the layers, deep down through the layers of wherever you are right now. And let it deepen, and allow this cord to come from your womb, your energetic womb, and allow this beautiful umbilical cord to go down to the womb of the earth. And this umbilical cord is this beautiful, beautiful cord that allows you to send anything down that you're ready to let die, you're ready to be done with. Old habits, old beliefs, old stories, disillusions, emotions that, well, it's just time, stories for us to just finally, once and for all, to let go of. Forgiveness, extra weight, challenges that we don't need to carry around with us anymore. So see those roots going deep down into the earth, but also that umbilical cord. And that umbilical cord that connects with the womb of the earth womb, one that has pure nourishment and fertility. And that beautiful frequency that supports that rebirth, that gives that nurturing that is needed. So we're just going to be here in silence for a moment. If there's anything that you know for sure at this moment you would like to send down that cord, that you are ready to release. What are you ready to release? Maybe there's something that just keeps showing up and keeps repeating that you are ready to release. And we're gonna leave that cord there. You're welcome to close at any time. We will close sacred space at the end of our time together. But for now, sometimes we're not sure in that moment what we're ready to release, and then we do become sure. We get guidance. So we're just going to leave that as it is, and then just bring your awareness to the crown of your head. Feel all that beautiful energy at the crown of your head, at your pineal gland, the back of your skull, right at the back of your third eye. And just feel that pulsation of energy. And feeling your connection with your highest self. And inviting and invoking your highest self to be present here now. And then really feeling the presence of your highest self, where you are, where you see her and she sees you as you are her and she is you. But she is that highest level of consciousness of you, and only has unconditional, infinite love, has that deep, deep wisdom. And knowing that your highest self is always available to you. Always there to listen. And if you listen, for you to receive the guidance. And then we're just opening this beautiful sacred space, and allow this white crystal diamond light to flow in straight from spirit. Feel this beautiful white diamond crystal light flowing down, and just feel it flowing down into the crown of your head, and feel it flowing down through your body. And this beautiful crystal light has the ability to transmute and transcend energies. So just feel this white light flowing down through your body, through your blood, your organs, your tissues, your bones, your cells, every part of your body, and externally, out around your energy field, out around your aura. And just feel it flowing all the way down, and it's flowing all the way down through your body and also down into the earth. And at the same time, the earth's energy is flowing up. There's this warm golden light of the earth, this healing light, this light filled with fertility and nourishment and healing and deep remembrance, this deep, deep awakening and remembrance. So I really invite you to feel this golden light coming up from the earth and feel it swirling up in through the soles of your feet, in through the base of your spine, and just feel it spiraling up through your body. Same as that beautiful white spirit diamond light. This golden light of the earth just flows into every cell of your being. And I invite you to guide it and allow it to bring the healing to wherever it needs, whether it's of the mind, whether it's of the heart for forgiveness, whether it's in your emotional body, whether it's physical healing. Allow that beautiful golden light to flow up through and around. And then with your mind's eye, seeing the unification of the golden light of the earth and this white diamond crystal light of spirit, and see them unifying and dancing and weaving together. Feel it clearing and cleansing and healing. And this is infinite wisdom. This is infinite wisdom, pure consciousness that we're working with. So it knows where to go. It knows what to do. We don't need to control anything. Just allow and for us to be present and show up. Allowing your breath to flow freely, as that will be a guide. Allowing yourself the presence. And allowing yourself to receive the unconditional love that Spirit, the Divine Mother, and Mother Earth are offering to you at this moment. Evoking our ancestors, those that choose to be here from the highest realm, for the highest good, from the heavenly realm, as they too have shown up now to receive the healing light, to support, to give, but also to receive. So just allow that and notice if you notice any of the sensations, if you feel anything. Perhaps a specific pulsation somewhere in your body. If you see a light, a symbol, or you just have this inner knowing. Just this inner knowing and this deep sense of trust. This trust in knowing that you will be held, knowing that you are worthy of unconditional love, that you are worthy of healing, of being seen and heard, worthy to feel this deep sense of belonging, to feel grounded and connected, to feel centered and in balance. To feel that deep sensuality within you, to feel that creative expression, to feel the depth but also the lightness. Allowing your breath to to flow freely, as this will fully support the healing work that you are doing, a co-creation between you and Spirit, between you and Mother Earth. It's always between you and Spirit and you and Mother Earth. No one else needs to be involved. You can, but they don't have to. It was always here within you, and it always will be. I invite you now to float your hands up to your heart. And if there is any intentions that you would like to make at this time of the autumn equinox, at this time where our ancestors have honored for thousands of years, really inviting us to step into our own equilibrium, our own sovereignty, our own light, our own ability to stop and pause. What are some intentions that you would like to set for yourself at this time? Are there any intentions that you would like to set collectively? So just taking a deep inhale now and exhale, and just feeling the soles of your feet touching the earth. And I'm going to invite you to just kind of wrap your arms around yourself, like just giving yourself this beautiful hug. And it's a very powerful somatic to kind of hug ourselves, to embrace ourselves, to bring ourselves into our body, to nourish ourselves. And you can rub your hands together to gather some heat. And if you wish, just whatever practice feels good, you could give yourself a massage. And then if you get some heat, if there's anywhere in your body that you'd like to bring your hands to, maybe it's your heart, perhaps it's your throat, perhaps it's your arms, your legs, down at your womb, wherever you feel cold.